Okay, well, actually, happy Tuesday today. I am shooting this after Memorial Day weekend, and things are a little bit different because of that. I am going to be sharing my weekend sales of Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this week. This is my first ship with me where I have a mic, so let me know in the comments down below if you like this audio better. I know I got a lot of complaints about the audio in previous ship with me. Some of y'all were fine with it, but whatever. I hope those of y'all who you didn't like it like this better. Another thing that's different is I am testing out some new Amazon packaging products. So this is the tissue paper I have linked in my Amazon page, which I'll link down below. And also, if you ever want to find the products on Amazon that I recommend, you can just Google Amazon MOGIBETH and then click reseller tools, and all of the tools I recommend you can find there. So I've been using a different tissue paper, and then I told y'all, okay, this is a similar one to what I use in terms of size. I will say it is the same size. I like the color. It's kind of like this unbleached white color. It is thinner, which is usually fine, especially since most items I'm going to be double wrapping since it's so big. And it's a little bit slicker, which might be nice. I don't know, we'll see. The other thing I got are these boxes. And these aren't cheap, but I will also link them. I got actually two different sizes, but this is the only size that's come in. It's 13 by 13 by 6, which is slightly bigger than, you know, the USPS Priority Square box, which is kind of like their biggest box for shoes and stuff. So I needed a bigger box and for things like one of the items I'm shipping out today, and then bigger bundles and so forth. Okay, so yeah, if you want to try out those Amazon new packaging items that I'm trying out, again, they'll be linked below. Okay, so Memorial Day weekend. It's interesting because holiday weekends, you know, tend to be hit or miss. I did see on Instagram, because I was just kind of perusing different people's stories, some people were having great sales weekends. I have been listing consistently, so I'm very proud of myself for that, but that doesn't always guarantee sales, especially since I just started listing consistently, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. So I am okay with my sales this weekend. Like, some of the days were better than what I expected, and then Saturday wasn't great. But I think that's because, you know, there are a lot of sales going on Memorial Day weekend, and we're always competing with retail in the resale space. So sometimes we're just going to lose if, you know, there's just huge sales going on, especially since a lot of, you know, our customer base are people who are looking for deals and don't want to pay full price. If they can get it new on sale, you know, they might opt for that rather than getting it pre-owned on places like Poshmark and eBay. So let's start with Saturday. My total Saturday sales were $107, and my total gross profit was $51.63. So not great. It was by far my worst day, and definitely, you know, left me feeling a little bit antsy, but it got better on Sunday, and then Monday was pretty good too. So the sales I did have, I'm happy about. My first sale, I had 4 sales on Poshmark, none on eBay, and none on Mercari. I actually didn't have any sales on Mercari this weekend. So my first sale was this backcountry on-the-go lightweight jumpsuit. I'd actually gotten this. Okay, this is sorry, I'm just now using this tissue paper for the first time, and it feels so different. It's definitely slicker, and it feels almost like parchment paper. But anyway, I don't know, not necessarily a bad thing. I got this in a recent thrift with me. Actually, it was the video where I ran errands and stuff, like by far my worst performing video in a while. So I'll link that on the screen in case you want to watch it. I thought it was fun and kind of lighthearted video, but anyways, I found this jumpsuit in that video, and it was half off at Goodwill, so I paid $4.99 for it. I listed it for $45, and it sold for 30% off, $31, which Gave me a gross profit of $17.79, and it took 6 days to sell. So that's actually a really good, you know, days till sold. That's a good gross profit. You know, the shipping discount is really just eating into my gross profits, unfortunately, but there's not much I can do with that. It's just shipping costs continue to go up. But I'm very happy with how this performed. I would pick it up again. Backcountry is a good brand to know. I think I've sold it one other time, and I wouldn't just pick up anything by Backcountry, but certain pieces definitely, like this one, do well. Okay, so next is a pair of boots. This is my last pair of these guys. They are Madden Girl Kurt Combat boots. I've sold so many of these. I got so many in that shoe palette, which was my last liquidation palette that I ever did, which my cost of goods on that palette was $9.81 per item. I listed these for $45. Someone sent me an offer, I think for $25, and I countered with $28, and they accepted, which gave me a gross profit of $10.57. Took 86 days to sell, and this is the one that does not fit in a square USPS box. So I'm gonna have to open up these boxes and hopefully it fits in here. Yes, this just barely fits. I mean, it is, here, I'll give you a comparison. Here's a square box from USPS, and here is the one I ordered. It is just literally slightly bigger, but there are a lot of shoe boxes I have that just will not fit into a square box, but will fit into something like this. I got one that was slightly bigger than this too. Or a little bit, not slightly, but just a little bit bigger than. So that is perfect for this shoebox. I'm really happy. Another thing I use in my business like all the time is baby wipes. I use it because Goodwill uses water-soluble marker on brand tags here in Portland. I'm just gonna dry it with my sleeve. And so I can get that out using baby wipes, but it also just comes in handy for like a myriad of different things. So I think I have those linked on Amazon too. I don't know why this became like an Amazon themed ship with me, but it is the case that I use Amazon for a lot of items in my business. Oh, it's so satisfying how well this fits in perfectly. I think these were like a little more than $1 per box, so it's not, you know, insignificant, but if it cost me $1 to not live through the panic and frustration of trying to find a box, then I will take it. Okay. And then I had my third sale was this J. Crew linen drop shoulder sweater, short sleeve sweater that I got at the bins. It's an extra, extra small. I got it at the bins for $1.28, and I had it listed for $25. It sold also for 30% off for $17. And the reason so many of my items sell for 30% off is because I use Posture VA, which if you just are tired of hearing this, skip ahead a minute. But I use this automation software called Posture VA, which I recommend that you use if you haven't tried it already. It makes a huge difference in your sales. I use it to send out 30% off offers on anytime someone likes something. So it's my offers to likers automated strategy, sending out 30% off. And then I also every Sunday send out 40% offers on everything in my closet. It's a pretty aggressive strategy. You certainly don't have to go that aggressive with it. For a long time I did 20% off offers to likers and then 30% off on everything. But I am just in the point in my reselling business where I'm wanting to move things. So, which is not necessarily the right strategy for everyone. But anyway, I just really like Posture VA. You can customize it to whatever you want, and it also shares my closet for me, which is still very important. So because that's how you get people to like things. I mean, that's how you get items in front of people's eyeballs, is sharing and listing. So Both of those things are really important, and it's completely automated in my business, which is great. If you haven't tried Poshmark, use my code MOGIBETH and you'll get 28% off your first month. So, and you can try it out for 2 weeks free, which is really, really nice, and give you a good idea if it actually makes a difference in your business or not. And if I were to guess, it will make a difference in your business. Okay, so my last sale on Saturday was also from that shoe palette. That shoe palette's still doing a lot of work for me, which I appreciate. And again, it was a pair of new with tag or new with box Vince Camuto Margetta slip-on sneakers. And these, again, my cost of goods was $9.81. I had them listed for $45, and they sold, again, 30% off for $31, and that gave me a gross profit of $12.97, and it took 268 days to sell. So this one actually fits in perfectly in the square box, so that's good. This is another handy Amazon tool that I am just semi-proficient in using. I think there are people who are better at it than me, but whatever. Okay, that is Saturday. Boom, got that done. Let's move on to Sunday. Sunday, fun day. This was actually my best sales day from the weekend, which is typically the case because, like I said, I send out those 40% off offers in my closet. My total sales number for Sunday was $392.99, and my total gross profit was $196.61. So not a great gross profit margin, but pretty good sales, and I'm happy with it. Okay, so I had one eBay sale, and it was this item I'd had a very long time. I accepted a low offer on it because of that. And it was, I probably just had it priced too high. It's this new with tag Nike swimsuit. I actually sold another swimsuit on this day, accepted an offer, and then of course they requested to cancel, so that was fun. But that happens to me sometimes on eBay. But anyways, this one, they didn't request to cancel, and they are patiently awaiting me to ship it. I got this in liquidation a long time ago. My cost of goods was $7.20. I had it listed for $50, and it sold for $25 plus $4.99 shipping, so half off, which is fine. Because I had it for 817 days, so happy to see it go. It gave me a gross profit of $12.25, so that's actually not even that bad. Okay. That was my one eBay sale, and then I had a bunch of Poshmark sales. So the first was this new with tag Free People Knockout Slip mini dress. I actually sold this before I ran my sale. So it sold for 30% off. Where is it? Is this it? This doesn't look like it's it, but maybe it is. Oh yeah, it's a knit dress. Oh, this is so cute. I'm like making sure this is it. Yep, new with tag Free People. Okay, cute, cute, cute. Anyways, I had this listed for $38 and it sold 30% off for $26. I spent $15 on this, so I only had a gross profit of $3.78. The newer items that I'm listing have a lower cost of goods on average because they're mainly from the bins, but my older stuff, especially from liquidation and so forth, just have a higher cost of goods sometimes. And so that eats into my gross profit, but that's fine. $3.78, and it took 375 days to sell. But I am getting my money back and then a little extra, and it's going out the door, which is good. What performed better is my next sale, actually. And that's something that I hand selected from Goodwill and is actually in a recent thrift with me video. I always just like to double check that I have the right shipping label. Okay, and that was this Bardot Gemma dress in green. And I got this at Goodwill for $9.99. I had it listed for $60, and it also sold 30% off for $42, which gave me a gross profit of $21.59. Way better. Only took 20 days to sell. Really cute. I love this dress. This style by Bardot tends to do well, and I would recommend, if you come across this dress, they make it in a billion colors, to check comps and potentially pick it up. It's called the Gemma dress, but there are others that are similar that have different style names that also do well. It's basically this, I can't pronounce this type of lace, pure, I don't know. I think that's what it is. I think it's Guipure. Let me just Google that real quick. But if it has that type of lace on it, then I would check comps. How do you pronounce it though?
Guipure.
Guipure. Okay, very off. Okay, thank you. I heard that the first time. But G Pure lace, if you see it, G Pure lace Bardot dress. Look, check it out. Potentially pick it up. Okay. Yeah, some of my thrifted items recently have just been doing really well, so I'm really happy about that. It makes me feel like my new sourcing strategy is panning out. I just have to ramp up my listings potentially, and then maybe be a little bit more selective. Okay, awesome. Next is, a really good sale. This was a Ben's find, and it's Rag & Bone Nina jeans that, I mean, it took a while for these to sell, but when they did sell, they sold really well. I got these at the bins for $1.07, and I had them listed for $88, and they sold for $52, which gave me a gross profit of $38.51, which is great. It took 445 days to sell, but when they did sell, they did well. When they did sell, they did well. And so I would pick them up again. Especially at the bins, I pick up Rag & Bone at the bins for sure when I come across it, unless it's like a really old, outdated style. But something like these, a Nina high-rise jean, definitely. And you know, maybe I would list it a little bit lower if I wanted to move it more quickly, but I'm happy where the price is sold at. Really cute. I really like the Nina style of jeans. I really like the Nina style of jeans by Rag & Bone. I like the Simone style pants. Just really easy to wear, but good looking kind of skinny style jeans and pants. Okay, next is a new tag Tommy Bahama top. Wow, what a deal. I love selling Tommy Bahama. This one took longer than I thought it would to sell. Maybe I had it priced too high, but it retails for $135. So, you know, I got it for $12. I had it listed for $68. So it retails for $135, listed for $68. And if you sell Tommy Bahama, you know, sometimes things sell for a lot of money. But this one just kind of sat for a year, for a little over a year. So I received an offer for $32. And I just went ahead and accepted it, which gave me a gross profit of $11.58. Took 368 days to sell. So maybe pricing it more at, you know, $50 would have sold faster, maybe for a little bit more money. Sometimes you can really, you know, mess up by listing things too high. You can just scare off potential buyers, or just self-eliminate, because a lot of people use the pricing or the price filters. But so that's why when I do relist, I almost always change my price, because, you know, if I'm relisting an item, that means that potentially I overpriced that item. I priced it too high. Okay, next is probably something I wouldn't pick up at the bins again, but it's cute. It's really cute, so I'm not mad that I did, and it didn't take too long to sell. It's this Bryant peasant top, which is, again, so cute. Got it for $1.11. I had it listed for $20, and it sold 30% off for $16, which gave me a gross profit of $9.67, and took 60 days to sell. So that's not really long for me, obviously. I've had items for like 800 plus days. But so 60 days, about 2 months, that's good for me. But $16, I'm now shooting for higher than that. So I probably wouldn't pick this up again. And a gross profit of $9.67, while better than some on this list, is still lower than what I'm aiming for. So I like selling Bryant, some pieces, but I think I'm going to start being a whole lot more selective. It's one of those brands that, like, similar to Torrid, will just, I know it's going to sell, or I feel confidently that it's going to sell, just not for a lot. So on days in which I just need inventory, I'm not finding inventory that is going to hit my goal prices, my goal listing, my goal sales price, or my goal gross profit, then I'll pick it up because I know at least it'll make me some money. Okay, wait, I gotta fix this. So next is another bins piece that I probably wouldn't pick up again. This is Anthropology Cloth and Stone chambray top, and it's really cute, which is why I picked it up, but I had it listed for $35 and it sold for $18 with a gross profit of $11.45. Only took 21 days to sell, so that's pretty good. But again, I'm kind of looking, I'm really need to just sit down, run my numbers, and come up with my constantly evolving business model and my new strategy that I need to abide by. But in my head, I'm thinking I need to aim for a $35 sales price on average. So I, of course, can't pick up items that do less than that every once in a while, but I just also have to counterbalance that with items that are going to do better than that. And yeah, I mean, I knew when I picked this up, there's no way that that's selling for $35. So, but again, it was at a time when I needed inventory. Okay, so, and then I had a really good bundle sale. It was with 3 really cute pieces. The first is this new tag Free People Sundance distressed V-neck tee, which I got in this Free People liquidation palette that I had got a long time ago. All my pieces in that were, cost of goods was $11.34. I had it listed for $45. Within this bundle, it sold for $27, which gave me an $8.24 gross profit, sold in 586 days. Similarly, from the same palette, I had this new tag Free People Beach Party printed midi dress. I think this is actually cuter than what the stock photos show. It's really, really, really cute. And at $11.34 cost of goods, I had it listed for $75. It has a sale price of $40.91 and a gross profit of $20.71, and sold in 576 days. I'm gonna wrap these up real quick. I will say this tissue paper is a lot louder than my other one, which just for YouTube purposes, I don't know, you know, reselling purposes, who cares, but for YouTube purposes might be problematic. And then the last thing in the bundle was this really cute NBD Delia midi dress in this orange color. So, so cute. My cost of goods was $15.75. I had it listed for $150, and within this bundle, it sold for $81.82. And that gave me a gross profit of $49.03, and took 469 days to sell. I don't know why, because it's so cute, but really happy that it did sell, and hopefully whomever purchased it loves it. I love having bundle sales. Okay, I'm going to put these in. Oh wait, actually, I think I can use the smaller one. I use these eco-enclosed mailers, which are pricier, but I use them for my conscience, really, to make a less of a negative environmental impact. They're made with recycled plastic, and they're reusable, so. But I am starting to receive packages from Patagonia and Amazon and stuff that are paper poly mailers, and I want to read. When I did my search initially, I couldn't find good versions of that for my business, but I want to kind of redo my search and see if I can find that. Oh no, I did it wrong. Oh gosh. Okay, so actually this Sundance tee wasn't in that bundle. It's another Free People piece is in that bundle. Okay, geez, good thing I checked. And good thing these are reusable. So, this Sundance tee actually was just a sale by itself. So it sold for $27. I already went over those stats. The third thing in this bundle, so I will, here, let me just get this one out so that I can do things in order and not confuse the labels. Okay, so this, is going to New York. And then, so the third thing in this bundle, correcting my work, is this new tag Free People Dancing Till Dawn off the shoulder top. Really cute. Also got it in that Free People liquidation palette. I had it listed for $50 and it sold within this bundle for $27.27, and that gave me a gross profit of $9.80, and it took 591 days to sell. Okay. Oh wait, can I just put it in here? Let's see. Just trying to swap it out. Okay, I think I'm going to use a new one. That one's just has a hole in it and all this stuff. Okay. Okay, now I need it in a bigger. Oh, okay. We can do this. I think it ripped, which not ideal, but happens. Okay. Well, that concludes my Sunday packages. And this one's going to Florida. Okay. Now Monday. So my total sales number on Monday was $273.18, and my total gross profit number was $155.64. So let me go grab some things. I had 2 eBay sales. Boom. 2 eBay sales. So the first, okay, I've got to fit this in a padded flat rate mailer, was this Adeline Ray gorgeous embroidered jumpsuit. I got this in liquidation, and it had a cost of goods of $5.84. I had it listed for $75. I received an offer for $50, which plus $7.99 shipping, which I accepted, and that gave me a gross profit of $31.25 after shipping. Okay, should I just fold it in half? I think I can just do this. Good. And it sold after 150 days. Okay, yay. I say this in every video, but my gross profit includes my cost of goods, my platform fees, and my shipping costs, and it doesn't include other costs such as, you know, my lease or my internet bill. That would be net profit. So net profit includes all my costs. Gross is just how much I'm grossing after my expenses that are attributable to the sale of the item. So, okay, got that one down. And then I had one more eBay sale, and it was a Totem Panorama shirt. I got it at the bins for $1.06. I had it listed for $38, and it sold full price on eBay. But again, like I say every video, my full price sales are actually 10% off because I'm constantly running a 10% off sale. So with shipping, it came out to $42.19, but it gave me a gross profit of $30.25, and I sold after 167 days. So for a Totem button down, like who would have thunk? That's really good. It hits my $35, goal and then some, and then a really good gross profit. So very happy with this Totem shirt. It's really nice and great condition, and there definitely is demand for this brand. So I'm very happy with this sale. Okay, so moving on to Poshmark sales. I had a few Poshmark sales. I had one really good bundle as well. So my first sale on Poshmark was this Sweaty Betty top that I'd gotten at the bins. I got it for 81 cents. It was super lightweight, and I had it listed for $32. I really kind of thought it was going to sell quicker for more money, but it didn't. So when I received an offer for $20, I went ahead and accepted it. And that gave me a gross profit of $13.17, which isn't really that bad. And it took 167 days to sell, which again isn't really that bad. But again, I don't know if it's hitting necessarily the target that I'm now kind of vaguely aiming for. So in the future, I don't know if I would pick it up again. But I really like selling Sweaty Betty. It's one of my favorite athletic brands to sell. So I don't know, I might pick it up again, to be honest. Even though the numbers here tell me not to. And then I had a really good bundle sale of J brand maternity jeans. I sold 3 J brand maternity jeans, all for $100. So let me grab them. Okay. So I got all of these on through online arbitrage, which I've done a video on the online arbitrage. I'll link it up on the screen in case you're interested. And so the first, I'm just gonna go over real quick here, was a pair of dark indigo, size 29. My cost of goods on all these was $11.15. And my listing price on these were $40, and they sold within this bundle for $27.03, which gave me a gross profit of $9.80, and it took 44 days to sell. My second one was a pair of J-brand maternity jeans in this starless dark blue in a size 28. I had it listed for $58, and it sold for $39.19, giving me a gross profit of $19.52. It sold after 40 days. And then this last one was a size 27 in this pitch dark blue wash. I had it listed for $50, sold for $33.78 with a gross profit of $15.19, and sold after 44 days. About 40 to 44 days ago, I was listing a bunch of these. So I'm just really happy to see that some of them are selling. Some have better gross profits than others. That's just because I think, the listing price is higher on some of these because the condition is better on some of these than others. But yeah, I was just really, really happy. I accepted this offer immediately and was really happy that they sold. I love selling maternity. I go through the maternity section in the thrift store every time. I ran into a thrift store yesterday. I got a pair of Madewell maternity jeans, which do really well. It's just a category I really love selling ever since I got pregnant, especially last year. And I've done a whole video on maternity brands, which I'll link up on the screen as well in case you're interested. But it's just, maternity is an interesting category because it's very difficult to just run, when you're pregnant, to run out and buy maternity clothes. Like, there just aren't very many places in town where you can do that. And so I think for that reason, people shop online a lot for maternity clothes. And also, you're not gonna wear maternity clothes forever. So if you're like me, and I think a lot of other people, you're looking to buy clothes that have been pre-owned, because chances are they were only worn for like a few months max. So they're typically in really good condition and have a lot of life left to give. Okay. All right, I'm gonna use the larger. Okay. And then I had a couple more sales. The first was this Zara 100% linen blouse that I got at the bins. I could not find the stock photo for this blouse anywhere, but because it was 100% linen, I did pick it up. And it is really cute, and it did sell, so that's good. I got it at the bins. Wow, I bet these two things I sold, these two last sales, are from the same bins trip for 95 cents, because I cost average everything per bins trip, so if it has the same cost of goods, then it's a good chance it's from the same bins trip, especially if it was listed around the same time. Anyway, so I had it listed for 30 and it sold 30% off for 21, giving me a gross profit of $13.83, and it took 225 days to sell. And then I had one more sale. I do like picking up Zara at the bins, but again, need to start being a little bit more selective with what I'm picking up. My last sale was a good one. I love selling Levi's, and this is kind of my sweet spot. This is a Levi's wedgie skinny jean. Is it skinny? No. Okay, well, whatever. This is a Levi's wedgie jean I picked up at the bins for 95 cents. I listed them for 45, and someone sent me an offer for 32, which is great. And that gave me a gross profit of $22.63, and it took 209 days to sell. I love selling the rib cage and wedgie fit and 501 denim by Levi's, especially when I find it at the bins. Oh my gosh, I grabbed exactly the amount of thank you stickers I needed. That never happens. Okay, I will say that this, I'm just giving you an honest review. I like the size of this paper, but it rips a whole lot easier than my other one, so, and it's loud. But it folds, it creases a little bit better, which is nice than my other one. So, you know, pros and cons. Okay, well those are my sales from this weekend. Let's go over my total sales numbers. So my total sales number for this weekend was $773.17. Ideally, I want to be around 900. So, you know, not great, but it's okay, especially for a holiday weekend, which in my experience aren't the best weekends, but I'm really curious to hear if y'all had a different result. And then my total gross profit number for this weekend was $403.88. And so yeah, a little bit different this weekend because I did Saturday, Sunday, Monday instead of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But let me know in the comments down below if you had a better Memorial Day weekend. As always, feel free to give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, do it if you want to be notified when we put out new videos. You can click that little bell icon. That's also a thing that will notify you. If you like this type of video, I put one out every Monday. And then I do a thrift with me or some other kind of fun reselling or business or thrifting related video on Thursdays. So one of the apps that I use the most is YouTube Studio because I am constantly just reading y'all's comments, checking to see, you know, subscriber count and checking to see how y'all like the video. So because we put a lot of work into these videos, so it means a lot to me when y'all do give it a big old thumbs up, when you do comment down below, when you do subscribe. Like, it really, really makes a big difference just to me. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed, who does leave comments, and who watches, especially to the end of the video. So thank y'all so much. And I hope everyone's having great sales. Hopefully next weekend mine are a little bit better, but we'll just have to wait and see. And really, I'm just gonna stay focused on listing consistently. So, all right, I will see y'all in the next video. Okay, love y'all.